He was the voice that defined a generation and the face that electrified millions. But behind the fame, glittering mansions, and iconic performances, Elvis Presley's life was filled with heartbreak, addiction, and financial mystery. In this video, we explore Elvis's stunning properties, the rise and fall of his fortune, and the family battles that followed in the wake of the king's passing. A musical legend and cultural icon, born in Tupelo, Mississippi in 1935, Elvis Aaron Presley grew from humble beginnings into the best-selling solo music artist of all time. Over the span of his career, he sold more than 600 million records globally. He was the first true rock star, with 35 chart-topping singles and 21 #1 albums. At the height of his fame, Elvis commanded as much as $1 million per performance, a staggering amount for the time. More than just a musician, Elvis became a household name in television and film. His charisma, provocative dance moves, and rebellious image ignited controversy in conservative 1950s America, earning rock music the nickname "Devil's Music." Despite this, he won over fans of all ages and backgrounds and continued to captivate audiences across generations. The King's death. Despite his career success, Elvis struggled with prescription drug addiction in his later years. His health deteriorated rapidly, leading to several overdoses and hospitalizations. On August 16, 1977, Elvis was found unresponsive on the bathroom floor of Graceland. He was just 42 years old. The cause of death was determined to be cardiac arrest, exacerbated by years of substance abuse. The world mourned the loss of a legend. Graceland. In 1957, Elvis purchased Graceland, a 13.8-acre estate in Memphis, Tennessee, for $102,500. This property would become the most enduring symbol of his legacy. With lavish decor, themed rooms, and a jungle room featuring shag carpets and tiki-style furniture, Graceland was more than a home. It was a reflection of the king's eccentric lifestyle. After Elvis's death, Graceland was opened to the public in 1982. Today, it stands as one of the most visited private homes in America, second only to the White House. It was added to the National Register of Historic Places and designated a National Historic Landmark. Fans can tour Elvis's bedroom, his trophy room, and view an extensive collection of stage costumes and memorabilia. Other properties owned by the king. Elvis's real estate empire extended far beyond Graceland, Hollywood, and Beverly Hills. During his movie-making years in the 1960s, Elvis and Priscilla resided in a glamorous Beverly Hills estate in Trousdale Estates. He purchased the home for $400,000 in 1967. The estate, with sweeping views of Los Angeles, was sold in 2019 for $25.5 million after significant renovations. Elvis later bought a Tudor-style home in Holmby Hills, which he shared with Priscilla before their separation. This 7-bedroom property featured a tennis court, pool, and guest house. It sold for $20 million in 2020. Before owning in LA, Elvis rented a Bel Air mansion where he famously hosted the Beatles in 1965. Las Vegas. Elvis's connection to Las Vegas is legendary. After his debut at the New Frontier Hotel in 1956, he became a mainstay in the entertainment capital, performing more than 600 shows over 2 decades. In 1969, he began a residency at the International Hotel, now the Westgate, staying in its luxurious 30th floor Imperial Suite, later known as the Elvis Suite. Today, a bronze statue and even a street named Elvis Presley Boulevard in front of the Westgate pay tribute to his Vegas reign. Palm Springs retreats. In Palm Springs, Elvis found peace away from the spotlight. He honeymooned with Priscilla at the futuristic House of Tomorrow. Though once listed for $9.5 million, it sold in 2020 for $2.6 million. In 1970, Elvis bought another Palm Springs estate, which he dubbed Graceland West, for $105,000. This 4-bedroom home was expanded after his divorce and sold for $1.5 million in 2014. Elvis's family. Priscilla Presley, born in 1945, met Elvis when she was just 14, during his military stint in Germany. They married in 1967 and had one daughter, Lisa Marie Presley, before divorcing in 1973. After Elvis's death, Priscilla became the executor of his estate and played a key role in transforming Graceland into a profitable venture. She went on to have a successful career as an actress and businesswoman. In 2023, a biopic titled Priscilla brought her early life with Elvis to the screen. The daughter and heir, Lisa Marie Presley, was born in 1968 and inherited Graceland upon turning 25. Despite a troubled personal life, including high-profile marriages to Michael Jackson and Nicolas Cage, she pursued a music career of her own. Her first 2 albums debuted in the Billboard 200's top 10 and were certified gold. Sadly, Lisa Marie passed away on January 12, 2023, from cardiac arrest caused by a small bowel obstruction. She was only 54 years old. Her death triggered a legal battle over Elvis's estate, eventually resolved when her daughter, Riley Keough, was confirmed as the new trustee of Graceland. Elvis Presley's wealth and net worth. While Elvis earned hundreds of millions during his lifetime, his net worth at the time of his death in 1977 was just $5 million. When adjusted for inflation, that figure amounts to about $20 million today. Still a significant sum, yet surprisingly small for someone of his stature. So where did all the money go? He spent millions acquiring and maintaining luxurious homes across the U.S., including the iconic Graceland. A long history of prescription drug use contributed not just to his health decline, but also to financial mismanagement. Known for his generosity, Elvis supported a large circle of friends, family, and employees, often referred to as the Memphis Mafia. His split from Priscilla Presley in 1973 came with financial obligations. Despite the dwindling fortune during his lifetime, his estate has since generated hundreds of millions in licensing, merchandise, and tourism, thanks largely to Graceland, which remains a major attraction. A fortune reborn after death. Though Elvis died with a relatively modest net worth, his estate has grown exponentially since then. Licensing deals, memorabilia sales, and Graceland tourism have generated hundreds of millions in revenue. Today, the Elvis brand remains incredibly lucrative. In 2022, the biopic Elvis, starring Austin Butler, grossed $288 million worldwide. It became the second highest grossing music biopic of all time, reflecting the enduring appeal of the king. Elvis Presley lived an extraordinary life, marked by monumental success, personal struggles, and an unmatched cultural impact. He owned some of the most lavish homes in the U.S., shared love and heartbreak with his family, and left behind a legacy worth more than dollars. Though his final years were shadowed by tragedy, his spirit remains alive in the music, movies, properties, and people who continue to honor his legacy. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Elvis Presley's life, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon so you never miss out on more fascinating stories of legends who shaped our world.